Well, happy Saturday, everyone. Let's jump into this forecast here because it's going to get quite active over the next 48 hours. 44 degrees outside, so a mild start. We do have some clouds, but the rain is out of the area. I am expecting a little bit more in the way of sunshine to start to break through those clouds, though, as we go throughout your morning hours. We've got that rain. There you see it now making its way into portions of Michigan and Ohio. For us, we're going to see the wind switching out of the west. That's going to start to usher in some drier air. That should allow for those clouds to thin out a little bit. So get outside and enjoy it. I think this afternoon we see our temperatures topping out near 50 degrees or so. This is our next storm system diving into the Rockies now, and it will arrive into the area on Sunday. And yes, it has the potential to bring us both heavy snow and strong winds as well. So Sunday is a first alert day. That means we want to let you know that we are expecting some very impactful weather across the region, and this goes from 6 a.m. through about midnight tomorrow night. So let's jump right to the snow map because I know this is what everyone wants to know. All the emails, all the questions coming in. This is the way things are looking right now. Keep in mind, this is not set in stone. So as this storm starts to really develop and move our way, we may have to shift this north or south a little bit. But averaging all of the data together from what we're looking at this morning, this is what we're coming up with. Looks like right across the heart of the QCA is where the heaviest band of snow will track. Now, again, if this tracks about 20 miles north, you can shift this to the north a little bit. If it tracks a little farther south, you can shift this all to the south a little bit. But either way you slice it, notice most of the area is in between that 4 to about 8 inches plus range. So that's why we have that winter storm warning that's in effect, because I think overall the average of about 4 to 8 inches will be likely across the area, with some areas seeing a little bit higher than that. So as we walk you through exact track here, the time, how this system moves across the area, again, this afternoon, we start to see those westerly winds bring in a little sunshine. So I think most of us see our temperatures climbing into the upper 40s to right around 50 degrees. Overnight tonight, those clouds will begin to move right back in across the area and begin to thicken up a little bit. And by the time you wake up and join us tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., I'm expecting the potential of a little bit of precipitation sneaking into the area. Now, this may actually start off as a little bit of rain or a wintry mix because temperatures across most of the area will be well above freezing. But as that colder air crashes in on the backside of this system, look at this, by 9 a.m. or so, I think we flip over, especially west of the river, to some heavy, wet snow moving in across the area. So this could impact those folks if you're going to be heading on off to some of those early church services on Sunday morning. Yeah, you're going to want to definitely pay attention to how this unfolds as we go throughout the day. But either way you slice it, I think Sunday is going to be a terrible day to be out on the roadways here. We're looking at heavy snow, and notice these lines are close together, so some strong northerly winds kicking in as well. This will lead to near blizzard-like conditions across the area as we go throughout your Sunday afternoon, and near whiteout conditions. And notice Sunday late afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock, we're still in that heavy snow and wind, and we'll start to taper this down by Sunday evening. And by the time we get towards Monday morning, we'll clear the skies out with some sunshine, temperatures back down into the teens. Not only are we talking about that heavy wet snow that will be falling during the day, but notice the winds will really begin to pick up as we go throughout your Sunday afternoon and the Sunday evening, and we'll see wind gusts between 30 to 40 miles per hour. So again, that winter storm warning in effect for pretty much the entire area for heavy snow accumulations, gusty winds up to 35 miles per hour. And when you combine that, that means that we could have those near blizzard-like conditions and whiteout conditions potentially at times across parts of the area. Now is the time to download the QC Weather app. We'll be updating this here for you constantly with new information. So as it comes in, you can track how this system evolves as it continues to develop over the next 24 hours as it's moving our way. 50 degrees for a high today with a mix of sun and clouds, but a first alert day for your Sunday. We start off in the 30s. We'll fall into the 20s by the afternoon with heavy snow and wind picking up throughout the day. We'll clear things out for the beginning of the work week, but look at that. Highs struggling to reach the low 20s, at lows down into the single digits.